Hey everybody, Joel at Up North Aquatics, and today it's going to be a fun day, so stick around. Alright guys, so here's everything down in the basement. So the story is, this guy used to own a pet store. He's retired, living in my area, and he has all sorts of things. 5 gallons tanks, 80-gallon tank, and just boxes full of everything for it. Here's another 5-gallon that I'm trading away for some shrimp. All of this is a complete surprise to me, this whole stack of boxes, so let's go through it together, I guess. And we'll go through some plans on putting the stuff together, and hopefully it's kind of done for the next fish room update. I guess we'll start these 5 gallons I'm going to use to split up my end lures, because I want the pink ones in one of them with some female guppies that are hopefully untapped, I guess. And then I think the darker ones that are kind of chasing each other there, I think they're called like Santa Marias. I don't know much about these guys, but I want to try those in a tank too with some guppies, and then female guppies, and then the rest of these will just be a mutt tank in here, and they can just have whatever they have. But those two colors I really like, so I'm going to try to separate them out and see what we can do there. And the 80-gallon tank is an old saltwater tank, but we got lids and everything for it. I mean, it's complete, it's set. All I need to do, in good Up North Aquatics fashion, is determine which one's going to be the front side, which is probably the back side, and clean just that. Clean just the viewing panel and fill it with water. Obviously I'm going to build a stand, just another cinder block stand like this. But yeah, clean the viewing panel on the opposite side of this. Build the stand, put it up on the stand. There's even a LED light strip and everything for it, and get that filled up. But these boxes, I'm going to open them one at a time and we'll see what's in them. Always cool when you can kind of get some free stuff, or even just, you know, buy some used stuff, especially from somebody who's been in the hobby, worked with live aquarium, things like that. So this should be an interesting find for us. So I'm gonna go ahead, we'll get through these boxes, and then I'll plumb in these 5 gallons and get them full of water and get them started cycling, and let's have a good time. All right, so boxes 1 and 2 we'll lump together here because they were all just kind of the same stuff. Some pipes for some filtration, as well as some stuff for inside of like hang-on backs, some like bubble bars and gang valves and stuff like that for air filtration. We do have 2 air pumps and 2 mini sponge filters that are going to come in handy when we see the shrimp project we got going on upstairs, so that's cool, and I'll have a backup. But yeah, there's the first 2 boxes, and I feel like the best is yet to come. Okay, I went through the rest of the boxes. This one is mostly saltwater stuff in larger filters that I won't use, and I'm gonna let people kind of pick through and spread the wealth locally here. But here's the haul. I mean, the lids and lights for the 5-gallon, air pumps, a ton of heaters that I'll definitely use. I mean, situationally, it's nice to have extras around. Excuse me. Air tubing, mini filters. There's another big air pump I already put away because I wasn't paying attention to the filming, to be honest. So I mean, just so fortunate that I met this gentleman and that he's willing to help me out, because once the 5 gallons are in and this 80-gallon here is in, then literally it'll be wall-to-wall tanks all the way around the room, and I'll be ready to start breeding and focusing on things and really like dialing it in. So I couldn't appreciate him more. It's an amazing experience. So to end out this video, I'm gonna get these 5 gallons up and running. So basically I got some extension cords and stuff. We're gonna add another line from our light timer and hang a power strip up here, because this shop light, these 2 lights, and that light for the 80-gallon all have to go on one, and I want it to be like surge protected. I'm gonna put another 2x4 under the 5 gallons so the glass is touching this tank, hoping that the heat spreads through. Yeah, so let's get these 2 tanks up and running, and we'll get them plumbed in. I have all the extra equipment laying around to do that too, so let's get it done. So yeah, I mean, super amazing experience. It has been an awesome day of moving fish stuff around and just focusing on fish projects. So I'm gonna end it out by getting these 2 5-gallon tanks running, and then I'll check back in with you guys, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that should be it. All right guys, there we have it. 2 5-gallons up and running with some sponge filters going. Give them a day or two to get up to temp and let the water clear out and see if we need to make any adjustments. We also got this mess going now, which is all the new lights plumbed in, or timed. Got the new filters plumbed in, and said screw it, might as well get the light going on that one while I'm at it, just to make sure everything works. So our next step, I guess, and I'll do a video on it, is to build a stand for the 80-gallon, clean it up, get it running. I do have 2 air lines available over here to run 2 sponge filters to it, so I am thinking ahead on that. And yeah, I mean, until the next update, there's that. 100 subscribers now, so I'm super fortunate and super thankful for every single one of you that's helping me out here. This is absolutely amazing. It's gotten me some exposure anyway, because this guy was able to find me and hook me up with all this stuff. Like, what an amazing person. So figure this would be a fun little video. Let's like unbox some used stuff and get it up and running, and then plan for more stuff like this in the future. So thank you everybody for being here, and thanks for stopping by.